We're watching Savage After Midnight and So Fucking Cool magazine. Yeah, baby.
All right, So Fucking Cool here with the guys from Savage After Midnight. How you doing, man?
Yo, man. Living the dream.
We're living the dream.
Living the dream.
We just picked this nice sign to hang out in front of. Hope you got that.
Yeah, we got it right
Double
there.
meaning.
Just saying.
Double meaning.
Do not enter. Donut entry.
Do not entry. Donut entry.
Fantastic set, by the way.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
It's always nice when I catch the show before the interview so I could know what I'm dealing with.
Right.
Yeah, you know what animals you're doing with.
Yeah, so let's talk about the new release.
Dude, Unleash. Yeah, we're really stoked to get it out. Unleash was it was one of those songs that kind of crept up on you because like it just like when we started writing it, he came up with this just murderous riff, and that's kind of.
You didn't like it first, actually.
You didn't like it, by the way.
I hated it. I hated it.
You didn't like it.
We pushed it, and he finally started liking it.
This is what happens when you fight for riffs that you like.
Yeah, you should always fight for riffs that you like. Anyways, so yeah, so the whole thing about it was the song kind of came together with him writing a riff, and we had a love-hate relationship with somebody that was once in the band, and it was kind of like somebody that would always push you always to the edge, and you would always step back and be like, look, probably gonna handle you here in a minute. Like you're gonna get like you keep pushing this limit like this.
Sick bleed.
Yeah, you like that? So anyways, somebody's always pushing, and you get to a point where you're like, you know what, enough's enough, this is it, and it's game over. Like, you just terrorize.
Animal comes out.
Yeah, that's it. So Unleash is like, it means a lot to us. It's a deep-rooted song, and I'm so happy it's out.
Yes. Thank God.
It's awesome.
Years coming.
Now, you guys have been doing this for about 10 years now.
Yeah, long time.
How does it feel now you're finally starting to get the proper recognition you guys deserve?
Oh, well, that was really nice of you.
Still should have went to college, looking back on it. This is great. We trained it for the world. Man.
It feels like it finally settled in. You know, like it feels like you work for something and then you grow this like expectation to like get to whatever point that is, and then when you finally reach like the minimum of that point, it just kind of feels right. Like it really starts to like settle in.
It's still surreal for me. And
Right.
having that amount of time in it, you grow from friends and bandmates to just like a family. Like we do this, we're just out here, the big family on the road. I mean, you have to be, because if not, we
Pretty
probably
sure I'm
kill each
gonna
other.
quit.
I quit quitting.
I'm done quitting.
You quit quitting a long time ago.
You better quit quitting.
He quit a lot.
Don't never stop, give up.
No,
Done with this band. I'm done.
The first
He,
show.
me and my punching face. And inside jokes. Yeah.
Good stuff.
So yeah, we're been there, done that, beat each other up, been through the ringer. So it's cool to actually, you know what the coolest part about it, to be honest with you, is that we stopped listening to everybody else, and that's what Heartless Machine is about.
Right.
Stopped listening to everybody, started writing the music that we wanted to write, and only at that point did anything start to blossom.
Yes. Yeah.
So words of encouragement, always
Be
do
you.
you.
Yes.
100%. Doesn't matter win, lose, or draw. If you're gonna win you. You're gonna lose you. Doesn't matter, because when you're racing somebody else's race, you're always in an uphill battle, and you're always gonna be a slave to whatever they want. And we chased it and chased it and chased it and chased it. Sound more like this, we can get your record deal. Sound more like this, you know, we can get you some placements. Sound more like this, you know, then I definitely want to manage you. When we finally scrapped all that in its entirety and we just started doing us, it was
doors open.
Well, that's what was funny too. Like most of the questions you'll get in interviews like this is, you know, what's your advice to like younger bands? And that's the advice. Like, don't chase. Stop chasing things. Like, just commit to what you believe that you are and get really, really fucking good at that.
It doesn't matter
at that.
It doesn't. Sorry to interrupt. It doesn't matter if somebody says, y'all sound a lot like this. If that's who you are, be that.
Own it.
It doesn't matter. Yeah. Own it. Own that moment. Own that moment. Doesn't matter. You may do it better than they did it.
For sure.
You know, people may connect more with what you do than what they did. It doesn't matter. I mean, when you finally stop and you become you, that's it.
Now, with your new 10 foot tall
10 feet tall
on SBs, it's doing some ABC promos, shit like that.
Yes. So stoked. I just want to see people dunking 10 feet tall tonight. Like,
windmill dunks.
I literally, I'm gonna
Those guys are like 10 feet tall.
I know, dude. I'm
Right,
probably gonna cry.
They're 8'8".
You're 8'8" tonight.
So what's cool is like we got an email, like we don't know exactly
Why
what
are you looking at your watch?
because it's in 4 days. Because it's in 4 days. Like
Oh, is
four
it?
days
The
from
SPs
now.
are in 4
4
days?
days from now. So, but like we don't know what exactly they're gonna use it for.
But
like
it's
we've
there.
been sent like an email that says we want to use it for everything.
I'm just
So
hoping.
we gotta watch. To
I'm
find
just
out, like, what
hoping
it's gonna use.
LeBron, or if they go real throwback, Michael Jordan comes out to 10 feet tall tonight, and he's like, "Yeah, in the winner,
I hope Tracy
and the
Morgan
winner of
comes out.
best
Yeah.
dunk, and the winner of best dunk tonight is. Hold on, I like this song a lot.
I hope Tracy Morgan's like, oh, this is my jam. This is my jam right here. I can't do a Tracy Morgan impression. That's the best I could give you, though. You know.
You're so stupid.
Liz Lemon or whatever it says.
You're more Bill Cosby-ish, right?
I went Bill
Drunk
Cosby on
Bill
that
Cosby.
one, yeah. What did you put it in the pudding? Put it in the pudding. That's not Tracy Morgan at all.
That's like drunk Bill Cosby.
That's drunk Bill Cosby.
Is this really going up?
Oh man.
He's like,
I don't think Bill Cosby's gonna have a problem with that because I think he's predisposed.
He doesn't
right
have
now.
any copyright laws anymore.
He's full exposed.
I think we're good for the Bill Cosby jokes right now.
Yeah, you can go all the way with that.
Oops. Now, like I was saying, like with this on the SBs, this, you know, ABC's pumping everything up. What radio airplay? At what point in time did you guys finally feel like you've made it? Like you start realizing, like, holy fuck.
Wait, we made it?
Yeah. Like, you know, back in.
Hold up, what? This is news to me.
Take a look at this parking lot. Okay, and of course you made it.
I'll say this. I never stopped.
No.
I never ever have I even thought about making it
Right, yeah.
once in my entire
Yeah.
life.
We're grateful where we're at. but
Super
we keep
thankful
going.
for everything.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like, let's take the.
No matter how big we get, we're just gonna keep doing what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just take the
It's
Shinedown
every
run.
show.
Take the Shinedown run. Super appreciative of it.
Right.
Right. So thankful to be on a show that is sold out already across the country and proven to be the largest rock tour of this year. You know, the Attention tour. To be a part of that is huge. I'm already thinking, where are we going next?
Right.
Like I'm just
Yeah.
focused. Like just want to go. Like I just want to keep going. Like it's like a train.
It's a constant battle of trying to like enjoy the moment that we're in right now and then like focused on what's next too. You know, it's a weird juggling act to try to, you know, enjoy where you're at because we really are. Like we've had a blast on this tour with New Year's Day and Diamante was on it first.
Yep.
Yeah, they're
They were
awesome.
they were
super
oh
awesome.
man, Dia is the coolest chick. Her band's awesome. But then Rivals jumped on and the
They're
tour just took off.
They're
I mean,
dope.
it was
They're
amazing.
dope.
So we've had a lot of fun on that. But, you know,
we
our
can
mind
we
is
can live in the moment, but
You got to
for the
focus on
moment.
forward.
what's next?
Keep going.
What's next?
What's next?
Well, dude, you can't fucking beat that. You're playing clubs New Year's Day, and you guys are going on the road with Adelita's Way for a few dates.
Yeah.
baby boy, we're coming for everybody.
And then you're going for the
We're
arena
coming
tour,
for
baby.
everybody. We're coming for you all.
Derek, do you have anything to say? You've been
Derek, shut up!
You've been out here for about a month.
I didn't even know
and
he
I'm
was here.
Pretty sure I left my front door open.
That's why your air conditioner broke.
Oh man.
I left my front door open.
Oh my god. I swear to God, I forgot he was there. I was like,
Yeah. Hold on, who's here? Derek. Derek's here.
Now, is this going to be your first arena tour with Shinedown for you
No,
guys?
we've done.
we've done some small arenas with them. We did in Yakima. We did some casino stuff with them. It was
Did
like
Baton Rouge.
15,000.
That was
Yeah, Raising Cane. That was
Raising
cool.
Cane,
That was like a
Riverside.
year ago. It was like
Last April.
last April. That was
We've
cool.
played shows with them under different band names over the years too, over different
They're
incarnations
family.
of this.
Those
Yeah.
dudes are super
Yeah.
family to us. Like they have literally watched us and nurtured us. First show we ever played with them was I'm not telling you the band name. Not gonna happen.
Sore Eyes. I wasn't in the band.
It's not
so-
true. It's not even the name. It's
I
not even
wasn't
the
in
name.
the band.
So we were in the band. Anyways, first show we ever played with them. It was
Actually, Zach's first show, he had played by himself as a guitar player.
Zach Meyer's first show by himself
Yeah.
as a single
serious?
guitar player.
Yeah, as a single guitar player.
That was
That's
after
the first time I've ever heard that
Nick.
story, by the way.
Yeah, it
And
was
Zach is our
Flint,
hometown
Michigan.
boy. Big shout out to him for giving us shit till we were good.
Zach, we love you. Like Zach Meyer's awesome. So yeah, we played 2 back-to-back nights with them in Flint, Michigan, and snow that deep. Landon got
machine
punched
shop.
in his face.
I got fucked in the punching face.
You got fucked in the punching face?
He did get fucked in the punching face.
I wasn't in the band. Neither was Derek.
So yeah, we go way back with those dudes, and like they've literally watched us and nurtured us all the way up this thing. So like they're like big brothers to us.
Yeah.
So to catch this tour, I mean, a lot of people are like, oh, well, they just knew him. That's how they did it. No, they have no mercy on us.
That's right.
Like they treat their family
Yeah.
harder than they treat their friends. Like they put their foot on our throat a lot to make things happen. Yeah. And
Well,
they
the
did.
lineup
They
makes
did.
sense too. So it's Shinedown, Papa Roach, Asking Alexandria, and us. Like we truly, like objectively, like fit that bill.
For sure.
You know, like for us to be able to open up that entire arena tour, it makes sense. So the only reason we're on that is because we actually make sense on that tour. You know.
It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be nuts. We're coming to kicking doors down.
Sure, for sure. Now, I read your bio, and it says you guys had a lawsuit, something going on.
Oh
We
my
didn't.
God, we didn't.
We didn't.
So the label that
Ex-label.
we were on previously, I feel so bad for them. Like, and you know what? I don't even care because they can't get me in trouble for it. But Hancock Insurance
Yeah.
sucks. You're the worst. Anybody that's got it, get off. They will screw you.
What are you looking for an
royally.
endorsement? What's that face for?
I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you right now.
looking at your green.
Hancock is garbage.
They treated
So
our old
anyways,
label like crap. They
the
really
studio burnt down,
Yeah.
right? They tried to say that it was arson on the side of the studio, right, or the side of the label, right?
did. Then they tried to say there was no gear in
Then they
in
tried
the
to say there was
studio.
no gear in the studio. We recorded. We were there when the studio bought. We went. We
were
went
doing our
with
record.
the studio.
Yeah. We were doing our record
We
in
went
that
with the
studio.
label to what's,
Seattle.
no, it was L.A. for what was the big gear thing?
Oh, the conference,
NAMM.
the API name.
Yeah, we went to NAMM, met with everybody from API. They bought the brand new API board, dropped it in there. Hancock was like, never existed.
Yeah.
Never was in there. Anyways, studio burned down. It was the first House of Blues studio ever in existence. Ever. Hand painted murals everywhere.
Priceless.
Beautiful.
Priceless studio.
The control room for the big studio, for the big live room, was built by the same guy that did Abbey Road.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So while we were in Seattle cutting the record, because like there's a lot of complications with it or whatever, the studio, some guys came down because it's not in the best part of town, and that's why they ended up picking up and moving it to Nashville. They broke in, threw gas everywhere, set it on fire. It's a long story behind it. We got a phone call. They were like, when you come back and tell everybody, because it used to be just a spot where like all the local bands just gathered,
Right.
and kicked it and rode. It was like communal almost. Everybody was in it. They just told us, they were like, tell everybody to stay away. There's these guys that keep coming to the door. They're threatening us, blah, blah, blah. They're bringing guns. Then it turned into, oh my God, the studio caught on fire. And Hancock literally just like, so anyways, we had to get off the label because
The problem was our record was supposed to come out.
our record was supposed to come out, and that's the reason we had to get off the label, because we had to get off the label because their legal advisor told them that you have to
You don't have the money to put
You have to
this
save your
record
money.
out. Like you have to fight this
you have to
fucking
fight
insurance
this.
company.
It's
Like,
a $92 million lawsuit.
and we were sitting on this record years ago.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
years ago, we had this record ready to go, and then this lawsuit, the one you brought up, literally held up our whole process. Like we had to
Thanks for
sign
bringing
to
it up.
another label. We had to sign to another label.
And we're
Luckily,
really thankful.
we retained
Really
rights,
thankful.
Yes.
which
Yeah.
was huge for us. We were able to retain rights to our songs and stuff, so it wasn't completely lost. So the record we released, or the EP we released this year, that's actually what we wrote during that whole process. So we retained the rights to that, and that's what we ended up putting out. But that whole thing, it stopped the whole process for us. I mean,
We were
Just
in
completely put it on hold.
We were in a 3-year standstill.
Wow.
Yeah.
That fucking had to be rough.
Yeah, and it was
Yeah,
scary
I mean, think
too,
about
man.
trying to keep your band together.
think about a normal band trying to get through that.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
doesn't happen.
But I mean, you know, you look at the bio, you see that little snippet, and it's just like, well, what the fuck is this leading up to?
Yeah.
And
Right.
now you know, like, you know.
Like you
We
want
won't
to
tell you about the
stab
other
yourself.
lawsuits. Those are a little
Yeah,
nasty.
yeah.
Which
Those are more
one?
secret.
Which one?
What about yours?
Don't talk about my lawsuit. Don't talk about my lawsuit or my real name. That's my 2 rules. You'll know that.
Well, I want to
been
say
clear.
good for you guys for being able to pull through all
Thank
that.
you.
Thank you so
and
much.
turning into something.
It's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, most, like you said, most bands wouldn't have made it through that time period. They were fucking working at Walmart. They can do whatever they got to do.
It was super challenging.
It was.
Super challenging to keep it together. It was bad.
But we came
all
out on
good.
the other side, and we're doing this today. Got to play Buffalo tonight, which was unreal cool.
Yeah, Buffalo
I
was
loved
dope.
Buffalo.
It was dope. Y'all see footage from it. It's cool. And so we're putting out. So you heard You Ought to Know, correct?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put out. The label's been sitting on it for a minute. So we're cutting a video for it right now. Like all live footage from the tour. Like it's legit.
It's dope, man.
Wait till it comes out because we've got it and we recorded Madonna Like a Prayer.
Like a prayer.
Yeah, and it's amazing too.
Cool.
We played it the 2 nights in Canada where we had to extend our set out. So we played it and another new song that we're putting on the new record.
Yeah, brand new.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I didn't even know it. It was fun.
You know,
It's
it's,
like-
it's funny that you mentioned it because I was sitting in the crowd and waiting. You know, you mentioned that you might hear the song and you fucking come out with that cover and it was amazing. I mean, you guys really did
Thank
it
you.
justice.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you,
You know,
thank
it
you,
was-
thank you.
Your fucking voice right there, you almost think that Atlantis is back there, dude.
Yeah, she is.
Well,
Don't
hold
tell
on.
anybody.
She,
She's on the bus
she
right
kind
now.
of is though, because
In the chor-
on
or
the
in
on
the
the
bridge.
synth, like the synth that I'm triggering live,
Okay.
is actually clips from Atlantis, like the
Just in the
original
bridge.
song.
In the
Oh,
bridge.
In the bridge, yeah,
In
in the
She
bridge.
does a
We actually
breakdown.
do.
She's in the background singing.
I call it an homage to like the original song, but like we do actually take her bridge and throw it over our bridge with a like obviously heavy guitars and stuff. So
Oh, it's dope, man.
yeah,
That's cool.
it was really cool.
So sick. I want to release it. Like I want to put the
Yeah.
song out bad.
It should be coming out.
So
It
all
should be
you
coming out.
guys, ask Sony, please let Savage put it out.
Now, for those that are watching this, they want to know when that's going to get out. They want to see the videos. They want to buy tickets for the next tour dates that are coming up all summer and fall long.
Got
Where
new
are they going
videos
to go?
coming
What are
out
they going
here
to do?
shortly.
You can go to savageaftermidnight.com
Right.
/tour dates. That's going to give you everything that we have with Adelita's Way, with Shinedown, all that good stuff. We are putting out, if you follow us on Instagram, Savage After Midnight, at Savage After Midnight, you can find everything that we do. Like we literally are on there just talking about what we're doing. So
Constantly.
right. So the new video for Unleash, which is about to drop, we'll be pubbing it. We'll be talking about it when Atlantis finally sees the light of day, because we'll have it done. I mean, the song's already done. So we've already mixed it, mastered it. It's done. We're cutting the live video for it right now. When it comes out, we finally sees the light of day. We'll be talking about Instagram. That's the biggest platform you can follow us on, is Instagram.
Instagram. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Perfect. All right, guys, thank you so much
Hey,
for your time.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
It's been wonderful.